What if the business that you're building or the career that you're working in is just a deflection from your inner child's unmet needs? A few years ago, I built a pretty good business. We did £500,000 in the first 18 months. That business since went backwards and ended up where me and a business partner parted ways, and it kind of gone back to the beginning again in many respects. And what's really interesting about that, I'm a big believer there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. I'm a big believer that often in life, if we are striving to do something, it's often because we have an unmet need. Tony Robbins talks about this concept of the 6 human needs. And one of the needs is significance. And one of the things I've learned about myself is I've had a very, very high need and drive and focus on significance because as a child, I strived to have people tell me that I was enough, that I was wanted. My dad left, and that had a very unconscious imprint on my mind and my psychology. And as a result, as an adult, I became very much aware of that and aware of this kind of need for people to tell me I am worthy, I'm enough. You know, kind of, Miles, you are enough. I know that your dad left, but you're enough, right? And what I've learned is that if we don't heal that, we can then carry that into business, into career, into relationships. And hey, I'm still a work in progress. But what I've learned is 90% of the challenge is becoming aware of these unconscious patterns. So start to become aware and maybe look up Tony Robbins' 6 human needs, look at that, see what need are you currently more aware, what kind of speaks to you is the one that you're probably most focused on. And then what you want to do is start to think, hey, what can I do to have a more healthy need order? Because when you work on that, when you start to focus more on growth, giving, love, contribution, as I'm working on continuously, then I'll find that you'll feel a lot more fulfilled in life.